welcome back to episode 2 of my Let's Play of Satisfactory on Update 7 on Experimental. Newly released at the time of recording, only a few hours. But anyway, picking up, like I said, at the MAM here. Just a quick recap, we've automated 2 concrete lines, iron plates, iron rods, and wire just around the corner, and got a little biomass set up here. First things first, I want to start getting biofuel, which will also give us the chainsaw and a few extra inventory slots. To do that first, we need to automate cable. And now that we have access to splitters and mergers and whatnot, this will be easily doable. So we're going to pull down all this stuff here at the copper mine, get rid of all of it, and basically start putting down some foundations, i.e. the groundwork, for a copper factory, which eventually will be based up top and have this one linking, or maybe I build out this way now and have the top one come down. We'll see. Just got to be careful about falling off the edge here. I just want to get up high first, just to see what the world grid looks like just here. Oh yeah, there's that other copper node there that I'll merge all that up eventually. Alright, so number 4, world grid goes almost perfectly. So if I start at its highest point, which looks like it might need to start off on 2 meter. Alright, let's give that a quick look. Alright, I am eventually going to run into that, but not on this line here, so I think from... Let's get the miner back down first, and then I'll be able to figure that out. What was new there? Something was... personal storage box. Alright, so I believe I'm going to need 5 constructors, 2 smelters, and another miner. I should have done this before coming over here. And 2 storage containers. Yeah, cool. Alright, so let's get the miner down again. A player is in the way. Get out of the way then. Yeah, this side will tell me if that's straight. Yeah, that's straight. Cool. Okay, I don't need this line. Yeah, it won't let me copy foundations. It's got to be a bug. I did mention it in the first episode, but yeah, that must be a bug. That's fine. All right. Anyway, let's get a splitter, because now. Hang on a sec. Oh no, we're still limited by belt speed. Yeah, so 60 per minute. Alright. Alright, now how do I want to set up my smelters here? I think I'll just put them here. In the center, but back one. Yeah, there we go. One there. One there. Right, 1, 2. This is no good. I think I might have to just line up here and here. A little bit unfortunate, but it'll just require a little bit of work. 2 back, 1, 2. It just means I'll need to go a little bit wider. I can't fucking copy foundations, that is annoying. Alright, so I got 60 here, yeah. $30. Now wire has an intake of 30 per minute, so I need to divert those two across a little bit, just because I don't particularly... you know what, I can make this work. Let's go out 3 more. Oh my god, how did you get so much resources? Basically I just left the game running while I went and had a shit, and went to the shop and bought some more rolly papers for me tobacco. And that is that. So sorry for being crass, but it's just the truth. That's how it is. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All temporary, the setup, obviously, because once we get to is it copper pipes or copper sheeting or whatever it's called, this will all have to be torn down. Or Mark II belts. I don't know if this is going to work. It's going to be dodgy. That is not going to squeeze in there. Two back, straight in there. Let's try it this way. Come on, just got to get it in. And if I put a splitter here, yeah, this will work. There we go. Two back. Shout out to a dude I came across, what Darren plays. I think a good guess at his name is Darren. I watched 1 or 2 of his videos, actually, well, a few more than 1 or 2. But basically that's where I picked up that little trick of sort of 2 back and then turn into to get your conveyor belt even. This one I figured out by myself with splitters and mergers. The very last tile, just go forward 1 from where it's yellow, and then just place it down. Oops, and you can just. What the fuck is going on there? Have I got these around the wrong way? What happened there? Am I making a mug of myself? Or did I select splitter instead of merger? Right, yeah, so that's the first tile that it goes yellow. Just go forward 1, dead center, and then run your belts in. And your belts go in straight. Same rule as that 2 back and then going in. Yeah, it's not letting me copy mergers either. Right. Right, in you go, in you go. Okay, now I can copy constructors there, that's good. So a constructor there. Right, you are going to automate cable. And I'm going to put a box down here. Right, so just be careful of that green line. Now that's hitting the merger one. Okay, now while I'm here, so I don't fall off the cliff. That'll do. Alright, cool. We're all set up. Cable and wire doubled, cable automated now. Let's get rid of this tower. Let's get some power up here again. Just to there, that'll do. Don't need to be perfect just yet. It's all temporary, like I said. There's that word again, temporary. One, two. And you got 4 attached to you. What about you? Yeah, only 3. Cool. Sweet. That's cable automated. So a quick rundown of what I've done for anyone beginning who's new to the game. Just going to top these up with ore. I'll top this side up with ingots just so that they can go cable quicker. Wire I've got kind of plenty of. Okay, so I've got a miner on a pure vein pumping out 120 per minute, but we are limited by belt speed of 60, so we're getting 60 per minute. Now I'm splitting it here into 2 smelters which are taking 30 each, so 60, 30, 30. They pump out 30 ingots, copper ingots per minute. To make wire, intakes 15 copper ingots per minute, so one smelter is getting split into 2, so 15, 15, 30. Same again on the other side. On this side the wire is just getting stored. On this side I'm taking in cable. I'm making cable which requires 60 wire per minute, and both of these constructors merging 30, 30 is the 60. So apart So from the smelters down, we're at 100%. At the miner, 50% because of belt speed limiting what we can move at this stage. Alright, cool. Anyway, while we're here, might as well just grab the cable and wire that I've already made up. Should be a bit. If that was 100, this will be about 50. Yeah. Right, so we got 63. Alright, now that should be enough to... oh, Jesus, don't do that. This is going to drive me insane that I can't copy. Now that I've learned how to copy, it's not letting me copy. Basically, like I said in the first one, whenever I talk about key bindings, I'm on default. Now your middle mouse wheel, or middle mouse button, whatever you want to call it, if you click it while pointing at something, it copies. So I've just copied the constructor and I can build. But at the moment, on experimental, it's not letting me copy foundations, walls, so let me copy belts, but not splitters and mergers. Wait, they're mergers. Oh, let's try the splitters. Yeah, it's not splitters or mergers. Miners, yes. Okay, there you go. Power cables, yes. Power line, power poles, yes. Okay. So it's only some things. This might be a little bit annoying for a little bit. Right, anyway, that was the first thing I wanted to do because I require 100 cable for obstacle clearing. Now, since it's automated, I'm just going to make the rest of it by hand. Shouldn't take too long. Only need another 30. Actually, I just wasted my time because I just realised I don't have any screws. So, here's our power consumption here. Maximum 100 output, maximum usage 85. So I'm going to need 2 more of these. Just going to plonk them here, this will do. 1 power pole for each burner. Let's get them on the grid. Any biomass on me? I'll just get two full stacks. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a capacity of 160. Plus 2 burners, yeah, maximum usage of 160. Alright, cool. That was done. That is done. So, next step. Time to start building our, or automating screws at the very least for a start. What's this? This is the plate line. What are you? The rod line, aren't you? The screws require 10 rods, so I'm just going to be cheap here. Cheap, quick and nasty. And you're going to make screws for me. Now the rods will back up, so pumping out 15 rods require only 10 rods to make screws. The rods will back up eventually. Which is fine, I'm happy with that because this is all just temporary here. But for the screws I will put a box at the end there just so that the line can keep moving. Just got to remember to periodically just grab the rods out. Right. So while we're waiting for that, 500 screws. Going to start prep on a iron production line going out this way. I've got a vision for it. My god, it doesn't copy. Alright, so I'm going to need one miner, 4 smelters just to begin with, and I need 1 portable miner. Oh, I've got plenty of rods stacked up. Nice. I just want to get this laid out, so I can, because I don't write anything, rarely. I don't really use pen and paper or anything like that. I just kind of do. No, you don't. Oh man, it took me so long to learn how to copy, and now it doesn't work. So I'm just going to build a big 10 by 10 from where the miner ends. Look at all that concrete go. Alright, that's the CUDA. Cool, so this will be the beginnings of our iron production line, where the end result will be smart plating. Ideally with everything optimized so I don't have too much wasted space. Now, forward planning to for Mark II miners, where I can get that up to 240, but I'll keep it at 120 just for now. That'll do. Alright, let's collect some concrete because I just used up quite a lot. Yeah, there we go, there's 300. I'm producing an extra 15 limestone into concrete over the other side there, so that'll have about 500 off the top of my head, roughly. But not needed right now. What I'm going to do is just a quick collection here. The rods will back up into here eventually. Yeah, they're backing up there first. Oh, so 134 screws, not fast enough. Not fast enough. Let's help this along, because I do want to get my biofuel set up. Weirdly, there's some instances where making them by hand can be beneficial than going through the time of making a temporary setup just to automate it and then pull it down later on. You know, so only in the early stages, but anyway, each to their own, I guess. So once I've got this, I'll make a chainsaw. We'll chop some trees down in and around this area, and go for, I think, parts assembly. Go for next. I think if I get to, let's say, 440, should have about 60 screws built up in the box. There we go. Whoops. $53. No, 6 short. Come on. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, where am I going? Alright. Not enough cable. Why not enough cable? I thought I had enough just before. How strange. Huh. Alright, there we go.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Cool. So an extra 3 inventory slots, that's nice. We go to our equipment workshop and see what we need to make a chainsaw, which we just unlocked. So I need 160 screws and a bit more cable. So if I run and get wire and cable from over here, hopefully by the time I get back we're closer to that 160 mark. I feel like that's a lot of fucking screws in one chainsaw. I know what's in a chainsaw, and I think there's 160 screws. Gotta get those blade runners. Quite easily jump over all of that. Oh yeah! Whoop. Clip myself there on the side of the machine. Alright, so we can make a chainsaw if we've got enough screws, which I doubt. Might have to hand make a couple. I won't hand make them. What I'll do instead is just move all this biofuel just to here for a second. Biomass, sorry. Solid biofuel, there we go. Cool, and now we're turning biomass into biofuel. I'm just going to quickly do the same thing again just here, sorry. Basically what I just did there was just cut out that box, so I could have left the box there, put the constructor and then a box at the end, but I've just cut out one box from that chain. It's going to take all that biomass and hand feed it for quite some time. I'll leave this box here just to store the biomass and then just hand feed it slowly. Because it can produce the biofuel faster than it can take in the biomass. When leaves are making biomass, that is. When wood is making biomass, it actually runs faster than the biofuel. But simply getting Mark II belts all across the line speeds that up exponentially, so the whole way through. Cool, that's done, hopefully. Got enough screws. Yes! So we can make a chainsaw. Great, now what do we need for an object scanner? I'll get that later. Let our screw count build up. There we go. Get it started. There we go. We've got 70. Alright, so now we can chop trees, and I'm going to start with this one, clipping straight through the hub here. And get rid of every single tree in our base just here. Still a bit of legwork going into episode 3 and 4. Yeah, I think this is all fine just for now. Give us a bit of wood and stuff as well too. Oh, I suppose I can cut this one down. It will eventually need to go. There we are. And a few more just down this side. No. Is that all of them? All of them in the home base? It looks like it. Yep, okay. There we go. So we tied it up a little bit. I'll be chopping down every single tree on that little plateau eventually. So that's coming. Alright, we can build an object scanner now. Alright, so for those who don't know, the object scanner for things that we have discovered. Basically, some things discovered, most things picked up in the man. So power slugs, scannable object power is the reward for paying for that research. So with the object scanner, I'd be able to scan for slugs in the area. Same goes for berries, nuts, bacon, the bacon plant. Once you unlock it in the man, you can start scanning for it. So haven't got anything unlocked yet, so I'll just leave that unequipped. Alright, next. Parts assembly. Possibly parts assembly. What do I need for logistics Mark II? A whole bunch of reinforced plates. Yeah, parts assembly. We've got to automate. Start automating. Well, what do I need for this? Get the sink going. Nah, just get parts assembly. Now unlock the sink because I can start chucking cable and wire in it. That's good early game. It's hectic on the power requirements, but as long as I can spare 30, which I currently can. So let's unlock the sink first. The awesome shop. Start getting some tickets. What was that? Concrete.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
It's definitely not an American game because kilometre. I'm just going to plonk it here. Get a box down. Spin it round. Alright, what have I got a ton of that I don't particularly need right now? Cable and wire. Just get it all in there. And we've got to get it powered, not with you. Just going to temporarily cut that line. Oh shit, I've got no wire. I'll take some of that wire and cable back for a second. Alright, DNA points, what's that? What's that? Oh, chuck in, oh, you can chuck them in now, can you? Interesting. Alright, so it's a bit of time till we get a coupon, but basically, the first two things I want are concrete foundations and walls. Now that we've got that ticking over, I'll go back to parts assembly. Where I'll just dump in what I've already got. Pod won't return for 2 minutes, okay. Alright, so let's do a resource collection. I can probably put a whole bunch of biomass into this, yes. Let's go get some cable and wire. Should have about 200 cable built up over here by now. It's the one thing at this stage of my playthroughs that I've realised, oh, what do I produce a lot of quickly that I can sink? That is basically inexpensive on the electric grid, and it's basically this stuff here. Cable and wire, you collect so much of it that my box will fill up by the end of episode 3, both of those boxes. Even sinking quite a lot of it, I reckon they'll fill up. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of more cable and wire. There's some more plates. How many screws we got? 262. Okay. Why don't you start building on that? Because I want Logistics Mark II first. So let me have a look at that again. What's required for that? You know, while I'm waiting for the pod, I can make some reinforced plates. Just by hand. If I can get to use up all those screws by the time the pod gets back, that's a maybe. 10 to go in 23 seconds. Got there with 7 seconds to spare. Alright, let's dump everything we got here into it. Right, pod has returned. Alright, it's just everything except reinforced plates. Okay. 65 screws, so that's a few more. Let's go and get some more concrete around from the other side. Let's see, we might have like 2 tickets built up by now. I got 1. By the time we get back, we'll have 2. I think it's 6 that I need. Why don't you automate more screws more effective? Because I'm going to pull it down. That's why I'm not kind of spending all that time building something just to pull it all down. Plus it gives me a little bit of opportunity to talk for a little bit, which I'm sure not too many people oh, let me get rid of this. Probably not fussed either way. Is he talking? Is he doing commentary in this series? Is he not? Who knows? Alright, we've got all our concrete here. That'll do. This is all going to have to go at some point for my vision, so I'll just get bits and pieces of it while we go backwards and forwards. Damn, those autosaves, they get laggy. Alright, yeah, let's chop all these trees down here, why not? So I'm thinking foundry, depending on where coal is. Look at this guy. Too many pills on the weekend, mate. tree there. Alright, there we go, that'll do for now. Let's bang some biomass in here. Not that one, that one. Oops, this one can actually take leaf. Those leaves that just picked up. Let's get you there. Get you out of the way, because I'm putting... How many stacks of wood have I got here? 2. Oh, look at that, out of fuel. The awesome sink killing us already. Might just use biomass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. $67. Alright, now after that, it's all biofuel that we use. Oh, I forgot to turn the power on. Oops. $123, 160 capacity. That's fine. Alright, screws. Can I get the remaining 21 reinforced iron plates needed from that? Almost. I just realised I do need parts assembly first, because I need reinforced plates for the Mark II belts, so yeah, my apologies for that. It's a bit of a time waste. So let's have a look at the, what do I need for the awesome shop here? 200 screws, fuck man. Two reinforced iron plates now, god damn. Right, I wasted a lot of time here, sorry about this. 1, 2. Right, I'm just going to speed up the automation of screws here. Have a backlog of rods, screws, dump them in. $200 rods, 1 to 4, right, that's 800 screws, so that'll fill up at 500. Okay, screws I need a lot of. I'm trying not to expand too much because everything's going to change to concrete. I suppose what I could do is if it's still wire being fed through, I can have cable go through first. That'll speed up the sink. We've got 3 coupons, good. Let's print them off. Now if we've got 200 screws, build the awesome shop. 85. 129. Alright. Stop that. I need 200 screws. And while I'm waiting for more screws to be made, I can convert to, oh, I don't know, let's say concrete floors first. Alright, there we go. I'll just put the awesome shop here for now. That'll do. Okay, so first things first. Is it under architecture? No, it must be under... Customizer. Here it is. Concrete foundation material. Good. And then the next one I buy is concrete wall material. So let's buy that. There we go. And update my hotkeys. So, concrete foundation. That is now number 4. And ramps. That is now number 5. So exactly the same, it's just concrete now instead of plates and concrete required. And plus concrete looks better than this epoxy material here. So since this will be permanent, so to open this menu here, the customizer, it's X. I think it tells you down the bottom there, the little paintbrush. Go to materials, concrete foundation. Now I can just left click and hold. Everything I look at that is foundation will automatically update. And I do get a refund of the iron plates when I do this. Actually, I just realised I can probably do this off a lookout tower. What a tool bag! He's wasted all that time by not automating screws, and now he's going to waste more time. No, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. We can do this while I'm here. I'll do the copper at some point, but that should have been enough time to pass to get enough screws to finish off Logistics Mark II to make the reinforced iron plates manually. What have we got there? 144. Oops. 152, so that's 600 screws. Alright, 5 more reinforced plates. 4 and 5. Just chuck them in here, unlock Logistics Mark II. Yeah, this is why. Yeah, hang on.
Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Cool. So basically, what I've done there is unlocked Mark II belts and lifts, so I can do 120 resources per minute on a belt. It's just giving me that too to help build when building at height. It's a weird thing to do, I know, but reason for it is I didn't want to automate too much out here and set that up. Start setting this up and then having to pull it down because it goes to 120 from 60 on the belt speed, just to pull it all down. So sometimes it is quicker at the start here just to... Well, it might not be quicker, but I like doing it like this. Each to their own. make stuff, pull it down. I'm just trying to limit the amount of stuff I sort of production lines I make, and then build them and then rip them down shortly thereafter. Right, yeah, it's just not letting me copy. So we'll get some more wire and cable while we build up some screws and wait for the pod to return. Alright, 4 minutes. So I've definitely got enough cable. Definitely got enough iron, definitely got enough plates and cables. I've got half the screws, not enough rods. So, pull this small backlog out from here. Give me all your screws. Did that give me enough rods just then? Not quite. Oh, I've almost got enough. Oh, there we go. Now I've got enough rods. 20. Come on. 1, 2. 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've got everything I need for parts assembly, so now we can do a couple of other things while we're waiting. I don't want to press sort because I'm pretty sure leaves go first and then into wood. How are we doing for biomass and biofuel? I can hand feed some biomass here, speed this up a bit. There we go. These will all be the same. Yeah, 130. Alright. It's going alright. 127, 160. So I've got capacity for another 33. I think what I might do while we wait for the pod to come back is lay some foundation down for this concrete up here. Remake it. Oh, I'll just collect the concrete first. Yeah, just collect the concrete. I need to automate reinforced plates. Just collect. Oh, look at that. The sun came out beautifully there. Oh, look at that view. Nice. Big jumping. Alright, 1:20. Just grab all those rods, dump these rods in here, just keep 200 on me. That'll be the last time I do that for a little while. Because I will need iron rods for myself. Biomass, we'll give that a quick top up again. It burns through it quickly, doesn't it? Converts it real quick. Can I get concrete walls yet? I got 3 tickets. Yes, I got 4 tickets. Look at that. So I can actually get another important thing. It will save me a little bit of time, I would say, a little bit. So we go to the customizer and get concrete walls. And I believe it's in architecture. It's 3, I thought it was 1. Alright, we need 2 more tickets for that. That's fine. Concrete walls, there we go. Off we go.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Project parts, you say? Alright. Well, basically, we just unlocked the assembler, so 2 items like rods and screws get made into rotors, I believe. Right, so I won't need screws for a little while, but I do need to hand make a couple of 4 rotors. Okay, now I can begin. Got concrete foundations, concrete walls. Got the ability to make 4 smelters, constructors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going into 3, and then we'll say 1 assembler at the end there. Do I have everything I need? No. I need 26 reinforced plates. 12 240 is 10. Alright. I'll hand make what I can for now, and then get to work. So what I'll do is I'll make this line with Mark 1 belts, and then just upgrade them after. So the plan right now is to make plates, rods and screws side by side each other, and automate reinforced iron plates at the end of it. Alright, that'll do. I don't need any screws for this, so that's good. I can just let screws and rods build up in the background again. I will grab all the rods in here though. I'll probably need them for power poles. Right, so I'd like some space, so 1, 2, build 1 in. Have 2 to the side there, so I will start here. Sorry. One, 2, 3, and a 4 in the center. There we go. So, oh yeah, I forgot too. You can also copy these settings. So copy, paste, Control V, paste, Control V, paste. Cool. All right, now. Ooh, do I dare? I might be able to do that. So you're pretty close to this line, but I'm going to get you starting here. No, actually here. So split, split, and split. Right, so that leaves 90, so I need a Mark II belt just here. There we go. And the rest of them can just be Mark 1. So I've got 120 feeding down, 30 diverts, so that leaves 90. So I need that Mark II belt there. And then once it hits this splitter, it just goes 30 out and then 60 across here, and then 30-30. Now the way these regular splitters work is at this point here, it's actually splitting 60-60. But because I only need 30 here, it will backlog and eventually push an extra 30 here. So given enough time, once that fills up to 100 backlogged in the smelter, that will push out 90 here. Now if it was smart splitter, I could just tell it to say iron ore go out this way and overflow that way. It does the same thing, and it does save you having one splitter doing a setup like this, but I'm not sure if I'm explaining this correctly, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works. But what I'm going to do though is, I actually don't have any iron ore, must have binned it. Anyway, alright, that's actually pretty good that I could do that there. I made just enough reinforced plates to be able to do that. Where's your power supply? There, actually. Cut that. What am I doing? So from this point onwards, I kind of want to make it neat and tidy. Once I get to Mark II miners, I can pretty much do everything off this one iron ore vein, because it'll give me, overclocked, it'll give me 270. And by that point I'll have Mark III belts, give or take. What are you talking about? I'm new to the game. Yeah, just have to keep watching and see, I suppose. Alright, sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to leave a bit of a gap because I do need to merge up, merge and then split. So what I'm going to do here, this will be what is this going to be? And what is my power consumption at? Because I'm increasing it drastically. Yeah, I better go. Just put 2 biomass burners down. So I'll have a total of 8 now, I believe. Right, and I might switch over to solid biofuel now. What is your malfunction? You need biomass to be hand fed. Right, I'm going to speed up this process because I'm running low on not making biofuel fast enough, so I'm going to switch this back to wood. Put set wood up here. Right, that kicks all the leaves out that were in there. I need to pull them out again for what's on the belt. Right, and go to wood. There you go. Put those leaves back. Cool. That makes biomass much more efficiently, which will basically keep this ticking over all the time. As things stand, that is. But anyway, let me get some screws. I'm going to need some rods because I just pretty much used them all. Get some more plates. There we go. Oh, the one thing I came over for, extra bio burners, I didn't set up. Still burning biomass here. So 100 in you, 100 in you. Start here. 100 for you. 100 there. 100. There we go. Now I've got a capacity of, it should be more than that. It was 160 before. Should be 220. Yeah, there it goes. It's just taking a while to update. It's this one that's going to get backlogged. But it will constantly feed into this, which means this one will sit on 0 through to 7 biomass in the machine for a less amount of time. So that's going to feed in a little bit faster now because wood produces more faster. Alright, if that all makes sense, I hope it does. But anyway, back to this, now that the power is sorted. Alright, so want plates being automated on this side. So that's going to be straight into a constructor. Might go forward 1.5. So just there. You are going to make iron plates. Now screws we know require 15 per minute, so iron rods, sorry, require 15 per minute. I'm going to do a second one with plates off the top of my head. I believe this is correct. Plus, I wouldn't mind a small overflow of iron plates. Right, now these two, I'm going to merge them. Plus 30 equals 60. Alright, and then sit them back, split them 4 ways. One, two, three. Oh, I'm out of reinforced iron plates. So I need 2, 4, 6, 8, and then whatever needed for the assembler, which I believe is another 8. So 16 in total, I think. Oh, it actually tells me on the side there, yeah, it's 16. I'll go to 18 just for a little bit of a buffer, just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, that did catch properly. Might have to go out one more. Looks like I needed to go over one, or I should have done the plates on this side and everything else over there. Doesn't matter. This won't be permanent, it'll be semi-permanent for a few episodes. Alright, iron rods. Whoops. Iron rods and rods. Oh, so 15 iron ingots, and I've got 60 there, so this needs to be split again, 4 ways. So, put if I've done this correctly, feed it in here. Have 60 there. This isn't exactly correct. Oh yeah, that's right, I've done that specifically so I can just jam straight in. Not like that. Like that. Alright, so that's now actually a 30-30-30 split, but it will backlog over this side eventually. Just looks messy. Alright, that's the rod and plate setup. Right, now you two are plates. You are all rods. Now for an assembler, it's 30 and 60. I'm going to split the output of 20 into 10-10 and have 10 of it merge into this 20. And spit out 30 from here. Now I need 60 screws, so I'm going to have 3 constructors, all making screws. The plates are going to spit out this way into an assembler that will sit like roughly here somewhere. So I need 2 of these to merge in. You can hear spitters in the background. So 30, 30, 30, and now, where are you spitting out on that line here? 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Well, now you all need to be making screws, so Control C to copy, Control V, Control V. We are pumping out 120 screws per minute collectively, which means I need to merge 2. (40/40) is 80. Ooh, fuck, I need a bit of space here. Nearly fell off. Alright, that's 80. Need a splitter. With a Mark II belt. There we go. Plates and screws. 80. Shit. Need 60. I've done this incorrectly. Need all three merging up. Need to merge all three into 120. And then split it two ways. In you go. 1, 2. Right, 120. And then split. $60. Cool. Right, and we'll get that assembler. I'm just gonna plonk it. Let's say, where's that splitter? That might be perfect. Almost perfect placement. 1, 2. Right, 60 screws going in there, 30 plates going in there. Wait, hang on. Oops. That's only 10 plates. The idea is correct, the execution poor. Okay. Merge. Merge on this side, not on the other. Hang on. No. What are you doing, Tiger? Split. Split that side. Put the merger here. Right, so 20 going into this merger. 10 from here going into that merger. Yeah. And then 10's going to spit out there. 30 will now go straight into the assembler. I think I've got that lined up correctly. Let's find out. Yes! Look at that. And then the overflow of 10 can feed into this box just here. Okay. Now let me double check the rods here. No, it's from the smelters going in. This isn't 100% accurate. So we've got 60 merging, splitting, 30, 30, 30. But they will remain backed up and push the overflow into these two. That's fine. It's not going to be 100%. As long as the the iron rods going for the screws. Run at 100%, so it's all good. Alright, so I need a box. Need a merger first, actually. In the middle, can't quite tell. Nope, it's over by one tile. Much easier if you get that out of the way, and you know, and you can stand there and do that, and you can see. Right, now put a box down. Right, so iron rods being stored. What are you short of? A couple of iron rods. I believe I've got some iron ingots on me. So 60 screws per minute will go in there, 60 screws per minute will go into the assembler, along with 30 plates. 30 iron rods per minute are going to get stored on the other side, and 10 iron plates will get stored, iron rods on the other side, sorry, and 10 iron plates will get stored here. So let's hook it all up. I do know I need a box at the end of that assembler, but we'll do that in a second. We've got all the ore here, so start with the iron plates, I think. Give me that power line to here. I've got no iron rods. Right, let's go back. Quickly. There's 90, nice. Grab a few screws as well, fill up that assembler, get it going immediately by hand. Alright, so we got up to, where did we get up to? Just here. One pole per machine is sort of what I aim for, at least until I get Mark II power poles. I reckon I have 7 connections per pole. Never got to the point where I've had Mark III poles, so I don't know if it's like 10 or 14, but you know, something to find out for this run, I guess. It's gotten messy, fluttered, hard to jump around. Right, I got one there, I need one here. Let's rig them up. Alright, I think that's everything. Green lights all around, yes, or any sort of light. Reinforced iron plates, so you need a whole bunch of iron plates and screws. Let's fill it up manually, get it going now. Create a backlog. Alright, there we go. Automated reinforced iron plates. The whole way with some overflows of the basic screws, iron plates and iron rods. And we should have quite a few already stored up there, that's nice. Okay. Right, now that that's happening for us, I'm going to run back quick. Is that? Yeah, that is a bit of a cliff there. So let's fill it in. Don't want to be falling down. Just at the moment, I'm hesitant to put walls up because some of this will change once we go to like Mark II there and whatnot, start making rotors and shit. So. No, I've got plenty of concrete for now, that's all fine. Just go and get some wire and cable, start sinking it. Convert those ugly walls. Well, this is all going to come down, I'm not going to spend time on this. Converting to concrete. Oh, look at that, plenty of cable. Just as much wire. In proportion. Alright, so now that we've got overflows over there of everything, I can actually get rid of all this shit here. And that'll save a bunch of power. We got player crates popping up. Okay. What are we full of? Cable, wire, and ore. We can get any coupons, so. First things first. That, but grab back 3 stacks of that, please. And then all the cable and grab back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's a reason why I'm taking 6. If you remember what I wanted in the man by this episode, by the end of this episode in episode 1, that will become apparent very soon. Alright, and hopefully I've got enough to speed that up. There we go. Alright, now we can get rid of the rest of this. I don't like player crates. I think I've said it before, but if you leave one on the ground and accidentally build over the top of it, very annoying to get back at a later date. So, fortunately, they pop up on your UI there, like how I've got the hub. It'll say like player crate dead ahead. This doesn't tell you if it's up or down, and if you built like 6 stories and lots of concrete machines and that, you don't know exactly where it is. It can take ages to get out. Just get rid of all that ore and stuff like that. I'll let that tick over. It's a bit slow. Here, let's speed it up with just a stack of cable there. There we go. Same result, but yeah, hopefully I'll get a ticket. Alright, now power lines. Give this a little bit of a tidy up. Oh, look at this. Dirty, dirty. Now, are you hooked up to any sort of grid, these two here? No. There they are. And that was lucky, because if everything had fired then, I would have tripped the power. Okay, what's next? Let's have a quick look at our biomass here. Yeah, it's still needs to be hand fed a little bit. even though it's timber. Ah, it's here, it can't get pumped out fast enough, so... pump it out faster. There we go. Alright, now if anyone remembers, it's in the alien organism line, and it's this one here. I need 3 proteins for 6 extra inventory slots. Fortunately I've got 4. Oop, man, not the shop. Ooh, I need to do that first. Shit. Oh, I've got to go out and kill. How many things? If I've got 4, I need 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8. And I've got 4. Right, let's do a quick exploration run. Go on the hunt. Oh, that's the hard drive site down there. Oh, I've got to... I saw something. Oh, here we go. Let's dance. Oh, I'm getting fucking nailed. One at a time, guys. Come on. One of them's close. Oh, fuck. Water heals you up pretty quick. Is that a third one? That's why I was getting drilled. I didn't see the third one. Still haven't killed one yet. Holy shit, nearly fucking died from hogs. This is bastards got me surrounded. Alright, there's a little spot here that I can... Alright, he's isolated. One down, 2 to go. Thanks for pushing me in the water, mate. Well, that was close. There we go. Let's go back there. What were they protecting to have 3 there? They were protecting something, those bastards. Where was it? It was like this little cave thing. Oh yeah, here it is. A yellow slug. I saw this. What's this? Sandwall. What does that actually do? Does it actually do anything yet? Update 7. Work in progress. This is not used. Well, I don't want it. Alright, 3 hogs protecting 1 slug. Interesting. Oh, there's a boulder there. How many do I need? 3, 4, 5... It was 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 7, so I need one more kill. This looks like a node of some... What is this? Caterium. Oh, there's a blue slug over there, floating in midair. That's pretty cool. Should get 1 or 2 hogs here as well. There we go. First blood to me. There's a second one. Oh, right there. Oh shit, I thought I killed him. Alright, there we go. Caterium, this is a good find. I had no idea that was there. I did scan for it last episode, but I didn't even realise that was here, so... Since I've cleared this area, just going to quickly build, I don't need them. I'll build 2 portable miners. Alright, there we go. We'll start breezing through this Caterium line, I guess. Q instead of W. Alright, I'm going to let them fill up, and alright, let's get back to base and get those, get that research, those 2 researchers. Get myself 6 inventory slots. You can see why I need it, because building those 2 portable miners there filled me up. So even if I did want to hang around and collect all the Caterium I'm about to mine with those miners, I wouldn't be able to bring back all the miners together. A lot of wood and leaf in this area too, which is good. Just collect it all up. Keep our biofuel conversion going. So I've got a whole bunch of leaf just then, but I'm processing wood, so let's get you in there, and you, there we go. You're probably out, oh you're not out of biomass. Oh. Gonna get you there though. Alright, need some hog protein. Alright, let's get ourselves 6 extra inventory slots. There we go. Now Sakuda, watch it, and boom!
Pocket dimension
2/3
has
of a
been
line.
inflated.
Awesome. Just got to wait for the foundry for that. That we can do pre-foundry, rebar gun. It's relatively easy. Just need more proteins for the capsules for there. And that too, if I can find nuts. Medicinal inhaler. That's a long way away, that. But Caterium. Oh yeah, I did get some slugs, so I think what I'm going to do is unlock overclocking with the blue slug that I just found. So I need 1 power shard. And it's not the overclocking that I'm after here. Well, it is, but it's the ability to underclock as well too, because it'll save a little bit of power. Instead of having overflow, turn them down a bit, save a bit of power, save a bit of space, and whatnot. And I did have that orange one too, but I need 25 rotors for that. Okay. All right, let's drop a few things off. Mainly being that, and that. I'll keep that ticket on me because where I'm going right now is to see if I've got any other tickets in the awesome sink. We're up to wire. I've got 2 coupons, nice. Let's put them off. Sink that cable. So I've got 3 coupons now. So I've unlocked concrete walls, concrete foundations, but what I want next is the factory ladder. Right, the next 2 things that I buy are the conveyor walls here, so I'll need 5, and conveyor lifts, so I'll need 6 tickets. Then I feel comfortable starting to build factories. If I want to stretch it, wall power outlets, so 9 tickets. So, but once I get those first 2 things, I can definitely have some things in the sink, and by the time I've, made headway, just switch out power lines, power poles for wall mounts. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to leave the episode here. Accomplished a bit, but kind of in reverse by having to handcraft a few things here and there. For me, the most important thing is just getting that biofuel going, just until we get to coal. But yeah, automated cable, double layer wire production, working backwards, automated reinforced iron plates at 100%, and got overflows for iron rods, screws and plates working for us in the background there, going into episode 3, which will get picked up. Let me select the next milestone here. I've pretty much done all of tier 2, so episode 3 will get picked up by building the space elevator and continuing the work over here, which is working towards smart plating for the space elevator. If I can build it now, I'll build it right now. I'm missing iron rods, so next episode. So what I'm going to do in between episodes again is just gather all my collected resources, perhaps sink a few things as well too, see if I can get close to those 9 tickets that I want for those 3 things that I want to purchase, and we'll work towards getting smart plating on the go. Definitely next episode I'm going to but put foundations all in this episode, all in this area here, and just prep for building up and out. Same for there, building out, copper. In time will get built out along with that second node, same for the concrete. So it's all a work in progress, but I hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think. Obviously I know I made some mistakes there. I did some of these milestones in reverse. I should have just knuckled down, waited to convert all that to concrete and whatnot, and automated the reinforced iron plates at a minimum earlier. But I know, but let me know what you think. Anything I should be doing, should stop doing. And I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in episode 3. Thanks for watching, bye.